Welcome back, Star Striders! So last time you participated in the Gnome Grand Prix, a no-holds-barred racing match of the Artificer-constructed Pantheras across unforgiving terrain. During the match, you all blasted the opponents into ravines, led others into the waiting claws of packs of Yetis, soared off a cliff in a thunderstorm, and with the accidental juicing of an entire vial of aether dust, summoned a giant sentient tree which now wanders the plateaus of Highwall. Coming out victorious in the end, you were gifted Honor and Glory, a large trophy filled with herbs, as well as some other prizes yet to be discovered as you haven't dug into it, and were invited to a victor's feast. The mayor, who may or may not have tried to kidnap Andalusite during the race, was cursed by the witch and must now reveal embarrassing truths about himself every time he tries to reveal Andalus's true nature. As the rain pelts the dirt and grass of Winterborn's temporary home, Star Striders, what would you like to do? You don't have to go to the Victor's Feast, but it is there if you'd like to.
Well, if there's a feast.
Oh, we're here.
Yeah.
Might as well.
All right, so you guys head inside to the large kind of central tent of Winterborn, and there's a gnomish band playing, which is really just like one guy, but he's like the one that has all of the instruments attached to him. So he's like playing a guitar while blowing a harmonica and stamping his feet on something, but he also has some artificing tools going as well. So there's like reed instruments playing as well. So it's like an upbeat environment. The warmth in here from all of the bodies, as well as the central cooking fire, is a nice balm against the sudden torrential downpour that came in, and you're all steaming as the water vapor begins to evaporate off of you. And as you, oh gosh, where is her name? Brethen, Lord. So as you are kind of going in, Brethen, the second place winner of the Grand Prix kind of motions over to you all to the head table where there's 5 seats laid out, and she kind of sits down off to the side on the right. And as you kind of approach there, she's like, well, it took a better part of the last hour to get the Panthera up and running and back into the village. Great work for some newbies on the race course. Was luck on your side, or did you find a way to play your hand against the other teams well enough?
I think lucky played a big part.
Yeah, that's true. I got it before you. Suck it.
I like to think that Bonnie said it louder and you're just like steaming about it.
The pat on the head does.
Yeah, Josh, can we actually roll a charisma check to see who did the joke better?
Yeah, absolutely. Contested charisma roll. The paladin versus the cleric. Let's go.
I'm sweating already at the tension at the table.
Not performance, just straight charisma?
Just straight charisma.
All right.
How charming are you? You're certainly not performing.
Ooh, you probably got it, Jace.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's not gonna help your cause.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, nice. A 7.
Wait, why did you say you had 7?
I do not understand.
He just likes to lie. Just a little lie.
No, I said Jace has it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said
I thought you said, Jace, I have it.
Yeah, we all heard that.
Bonnie is a charisma based class,
true, yeah,
and has
so it
never
makes sense.
succeeded at a charisma roll.
True, she's never succeeded at a charisma roll, I think.
Which fits Bonnie, but also doesn't fit the class at all. Go ahead.
Honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. That's just like that is our energy.
It makes
100%.
sense.
It's an Atwood character.
Yes. Brethren looks to you, Lucky, having heard you say that, and said, were you the one that summoned the tree then?
No, that was my friend.
Nice use of the terrain, although maybe a little excessive, but for your first race, totally understandable.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
As she kind of this final thing said, suddenly servers appear and begin to drop copious amounts of food on all of the tables. There's like a back kitchen, but they are roasting some kind of meats on the central fire as well. So there's all kinds of root vegetables and different kinds of, like, there's geese and chicken and looks like maybe a pork or something as well that's there. There's heaping fresh salads made from like dandelion greens. There's beautifully baked rolls and croissant type style pastry elements as well, but you've got tons of food before you as you notice, Andalus, that the mayor probably would be sitting somewhere in the front and is currently not seen in the establishment, as he has absconded from this location, discovering that he can't talk to people about you.
Being chased
by his wife.
Out of the room by his wife.
Yes.
Josh, is everything gnome sized?
So yeah, I mean, but you are sitting, like, this is like floor seating, right? So you're sitting on, you're seated on like comfortable pillows on the ground, but the table is a little like at your knees, so you can't really get your feet under it. But you can still, reach your food. And then tankards are set in front of each of you, and this wonderful frothy beer is poured into each of yours. And Brethen says, well, everybody drinks. Is anybody not looking for beer?
I would very much like some water or fruit juice if you have it.
Helda, over here, give the victor what they want. Don't just pour them anything. And one of the gnomish waiters appears, and she goes, "Oh, why didn't you speak up and say something?" And she takes the beer and puts another glass out, and she pours some fresh fruit juice in it, and then fully just downs the flagon of beer as she's walking away to go help somebody else.
Glad to see it wasn't going to waste.
Things don't go to waste in Winterborn. We everything kind of finds its home in the right place, and then we pack up and move on somewhere else. She kind of looks and she says, "Your friend looks a little uncomfortable. Do you want to invite him over to this table?" And you look, and Jathias had just kind of like found a seat, not at the victor's table, and he's surrounded by like 6 very tiny gnomish children who are like looking at him and like pointing at his like scrabbly little like teenage beard, and she says, I think those are all Roof's children, and they can be quite pokey. And you see one with like chocolate covered fingers from a pudding is about to like put their full hand into Jathias's face.
Bonnie, this has you written all over it.
Yeah, Bonnie will. I'll go over and basically babysit.
Okay, Jathias looks up. I didn't know if the table at the front was available for everybody or if it was just for you. And he's like fighting a child's fingers away from his face.
You go have fun. I know what to do here.
All right then. And he kind of stands up and like wipes like crumbs off from where a child was eating a full like Danish pastry, and just like in his lap, just dropping crumbs everywhere. And he kind of walks up to the table.
And Bonnie's gonna go mom mode on all these kids.
Why do you have such furry big ears?
But so I can hear your lovely voice.
My mom says that she doesn't want to hear me talking a lot because she says I say too many things. And so if you want to listen to me, I'm really happy to tell you about this toy that I got for my birthday.
Bonnie's legitimately like.
You remember
like,
when
this
Jury put all those
back.
children to sleep when this happened? You all remember when Jury just put those children to sleep? Anyway.
It's like I'm imagining like the camera keeps like cutting back every like 5 minutes.
Yeah, and it's still this kid talking about the toy that he got.
Kid, and then like it finally cuts back, and it's all the kids at the table all like hanging off of like Bonnie's like arms or something.
Because I mean, Bonnie is probably the tallest person in the room, and so you could definitely have 6 small gnomish children hanging off various parts of you. Actually pretty comfortably. And so as Jathias approaches the head table, you all look over to see like where he was being crawled all over by the gnomish children. They're now all crawling over Bonnie.
Bonnie's happy. She's loving it.
Yep. Bonnie, while this is going on, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
What child?
Real.
Is this the kid says something like?
This is actually legitimately what it's like to babysit children.
Yes, you need to make wisdom saving throws constantly.
Natural 20.
A natural 20.
No
Fantastic. That's great. So
there you go.
It's
Bonnie,
like I got blessed by the mom god or something.
Yeah. Well, in this moment, Bonnie, being kind of not an actual but surrogate mother in this moment, allowing these children's parents to enjoy the festivities while you enjoy what you like, which is taking care of children. You do feel kind of that like warmth in that like magical back pocket of yourself, and you feel kind of like that expansion of the realm of the matron within you. You're adding a new definition to this domain, which is that mothers don't have to be people who are blood related to individuals to give them joy or care. And so in this moment, you kind of feel that wash that reminds you of that angelic figure that visited you just the day before.
Sorry, Jace.
What the fuck are I'm just listening to the story.
Yeah. It's lucky you have to worry about, not Jace.
Yeah.
Jace is fine.
I do feel bad.
My cleric, on the other hand.
Lucky doesn't know this is happening. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
My cleric is strapped, lest you forget.
It's true. Just in the middle of this, just bam.
None with a gun. None with a gun.
Yeah. So as the dinner continues for a little while, Breathin finally kind of turns to you. She's in her cups a little bit. She says, "So, I don't think we got to talk too much before the race went in, and you all volunteered to support the mayor for some reason. But any other reasons why you all are traveling around Highwell?"
Yes.
A man of many words. I appreciate it.
Well, we're part of Ravik. How would you describe it? We're like exploration team.
Is Ravik's
someone more qualified than me to explain to her?
All right.
You were muted.
Okay.
Yep.
Am I muted?
No, you're not now. Yep.
Sorry, I had to play with my sound here. Okay, sorry. What happened?
So, yeah, Breathin asked what you all were traveling around doing.
Yeah.
How do I explain? We're just sort of making connections across the continent, solving problems where we see them, and hopefully we can make some connections here to really assist everyone back home and here on this stretch of land.
Idea is to kind of get the continents back in touch with each other as before the subversion.
Yeah. He doesn't say anything, but the Jathias does like make a poof sound as he's kind of drinking into his beer when you say that. And she kind of glances over. So you are trying to solve problems that you see around the continent. Well, Iwal's not exactly a safe place. A lot of the places we travel, dangers around the bends. That's why we made the Pantheras, so that we'd have some kind of protection against larger threats, being that we are all gnomish. Anywhere in particular that you're trying to travel next or trying to explore?
Taking Josiah home.
Ah, you guys are heading to the east then, to the mountains.
That's the plan.
We are now.
Well, it's we travel mostly in the north and east, and then kind of swoop back down this direction. The east is you will see it if you get too far over. The sky's choked with smoke. They're dealing with some kind of infestation of some kind of vines or things sprouting out of the ground. They're fighting it off with fire, but I don't know if they're able to make any headway. They've been doing it for quite some time.
That's
Anything else interesting going on anywhere?
Well, let's see. We were just in the north, up near the Great Rift. There was a later spring snow than we were used to. We kind of got trapped in a blizzard up there for a few days.
The Great Rift.
Oh, it's a valley to the north of the Plain of Shifting Reeds. There's an ancient temple there, I think to Natsa, or one of the gods.
You know, are there any more artificers around here, or any other kind of artificer hub?
Well, she kind of makes a general motion to the room. I would say, aside from maybe the dwarves, you won't find more artificers in a town than in Winterborn.
And yeah. And Josh, remind me, because it's been a while. I think I already asked. Jathias, I think, asked around already about Amanir, if anyone knew her.
So he wasn't aware, and so I don't know if he asked in Winterborn. I can't remember. Yeah,
I can't remember, but I'll ask again.
But I know you asked. I know you asked Jathias because he was an artificer. Yeah.
Yes. And then it was she the one that said something about the dagger in the heart? Someone?
So it was mentioned here that their circuit does take them up toward the north, and the dagger in the heart is in the north of the Plain of Shifting Reeds. So they mentioned that they have a good relationship with her.
Okay. Do you have any advice about visiting the dagger in the heart? We're thinking about taking a little trip up there. It's great.
Are you looking for love or revenge, or just information?
Oh, me? Oh, nothing. Neither of those things.
Oh.
Just information.
There's always love in your heart.
Well,
hey, that's a really strong word. Incredibly strong word.
She may be less interested if you're not looking for her expertise, but as long as you are approaching her with a freeness of spirit, she is quite welcoming. But if you catch her on an off day, you'd want to deal with the heart, not the dagger.
Yeah, that's what I.
And some of you should probably look out. You might be her type. And
I look at Ravik with the biggest eyes I've ever seen in my entire life.
We all look at Ravik.
Breathin is looking at Lucky and Ravik when she says that. Yeah.
Oh my!
I cock my head to the side as I look over at Lucky.
Lucky's been dissociating. I think Lucky is half paying attention to this conversation with us. But locks in when someone looks at him.
You can tell that.
What?
Why are you? Never mind. I'm no.
Well, just know that if the Heart and the Dagger takes an eye to you, there are those that she loves for a time, and there's those that she hates for a season. But some she wants to love forever. Or the reverse.
Well, that's fucking horrifying. But sure. Okay, great. Good to know.
I don't know if I'm the type for long-term commitment, so that might be.
I look to Robin and I'm like, you better not. You better not.
Hey,
okay?
Hey, for a season it is.
Neither of those things. We're all gonna be perfectly pleasant. Thank you.
I think actually being pleasant is the problem. In Ravik's case.
Ooh.
Yeah, a little too pleasant, maybe.
Brethen's insight's not great with her alcohol intake.
I'm gonna see if she can point me out to the where all the artificers are gathered up, and I'm gonna go see if I can't scoot over there and get some info.
Yeah, she says, well, I think the best, I'd like to say that it's me, but you're probably more likely dealing with Limit over there. And she points to a kind of a younger but world-weary looking gnome. Male, has just kind of a thin mustache and a little goatee, and he's sitting mostly by himself. There's two gnomes that are in a conversation that he's around, but he's not talking to them. But he does have a small mechanical four-legged dog creature, maybe, or a fox or something, that is running around his feet and hopping up onto his legs, and he seems way more interested or invested in what this mechanical creature is doing than any of the personal things that are happening around the space.
Mr. Riften, will you aid me?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
In what way?
I need your charisma. I don't have a snowball's chance in hell talking to this person.
If you need charisma, shouldn't you use Ravik?
No, you're the coolest person I know. No offense, Lucky.
What?
Please, Mr. Riften, I need your help.
I will happily help you out however I may.
Oh, thank you. Beautiful.
Right. So you guys make your way over to where Limit is sitting, kind of at the edge of the tent.
You go past the bonding table. You put your left paw in, you take your left paw out.
No.
What if we don't have paws?
It's your hand, just whatever you have.
Oh, hands and paws are the same thing?
More or
No.
less.
How many fingers do you have on your paws?
Hands and paws are not the same
Josh,
thing.
the cannon.
Don't spread misinformation to the children.
No.
All right.
I think Bonnie's got this.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, she's really good with this.
They're just children covered in sticky honey and yeah.
Well, and also, it's this is the person who won the race. It'd be like a NASCAR driver showing up to babysit your kids.
That's true.
Great.
All right. So you make your way over to Limit's side of the tent, and as you approach, it's more clear that he's just sitting here and that those other two gnomes near him are not paying any attention to him at all. And he's just gently kind of giving commands to this fox creature. And then as it approaches, you just hear him say, "Approaching. They're approaching." And the fox guy kind of turns and sits and looks up at you. Beep, beep, beep.
All right, Mr. Riften, you got this. break the ice.
Nice to meet you. My friend Indulisite here is interested in artificing and some of what can be done. thought you might like to talk to each other.
Limit kind of looks down at the fox. I don't know if I'd like to talk to you. Are you friendly?
Yeah, I'm friendly. Yep.
How do I know?
I'm here talking to you. Very friendly.
Sometimes people talk to you and their intentions are not pure.
Shit, he's so right. I like grab this wrist and talk. I'm like, what do I say?
First, let me say that this is probably going to be an incredibly awkward conversation between the two of you, which is why I believe you will get along so well, is because you are both equally awkward in this moment. So you don't have to worry about conforming to ideals, adhering to anyone else's standards of what makes a good conversationalist. Just be yourselves, and you can actually relax and just be you, because all of that social nicety stuff is out the window because neither of you really care.
Limit says, they tell me that sometimes being myself is a bad thing, so I don't know, but if you say that I can be myself in this moment, then I shall try. You said your name was Andalusite? That is a rock.
It is.
Or a stone. It's really, not really a stone or a rock. It's really like a mixture, a compound of different elements, and it shines, and it's a little bright when you kind of shine it up.
That's nice.
So is our Andalusite.
Oh.
No.
With tears in my eyes as I look at you.
They call me Limit because they say that I don't have the right... that there's no limit to the things that I say, but I think it means because there's no limit to the things that I can create.
Well, the second one is much better.
Yeah, but I didn't get to choose my name. Somebody else gave me this name, so.
I got a new one too. Yeah.
You have a new name.
Oh, it was Andalusite was my new name.
Who gave
and now
you the
everyone
name?
calls me that. My mentor. Or maybe my chicken. I think it was my mentor, though. Pretty sure.
Your chicken named you?
I don't remember the order of things.
Is your mentor a chicken?
No. My mentor is amazing and beautiful and wonderful. And then, anyway, that's a whole other thing. But I wanted to ask you, I'm looking for someone named Amanira, so I was trying to see if you knew anything about them.
That name does not ring a bell. Is this a name that I should be familiar with?
They make they're a high level artificer from what I know, so I just didn't know if she was in this area or not.
A high-level artificer from Highwall?
I guess. I really don't know that much.
Oh, well, maybe she's a dwarf.
Josh, I can't remember if I actually saw her at all in the vision. I don't think I did.
Yeah, you were flying with her.
Did I see her?
Mm-hmm, yep.
Yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I know she's not a dwarf.
Well, if she's not a dwarf and she's not a gnome from here... The only other artificers... I mean, there's one in the Village of the Moon.
There's one in the Village of the Moon?
Yeah, but they're not, I don't know, I don't know if is it polite to tell other people's business?
Yes.
Okay, well, sometimes they look like an elf. But sometimes they look like a bear.
An elf bear?
No, I don't think it's not like a cross species intermix.
Okay.
No, I think sometimes they look like an elf and sometimes they look like a bear. It only happens, during the full moon. If you get what I'm saying, I don't like to put people's business out there, but she is also a werebear.
Oh.
That would explain the sometimes an elf sometimes a bear.
Yes.
Are werebears real?
Yes.
Apparently.
Who told you they weren't?
I never thought about it.
There's also werewolves and were
I've heard about the werewolf. Yeah,
and
I've heard about the
cats
werewolves.
and there's were tigers and then I think that there's were foxes and maybe even were fish, but that would be difficult.
What about
nature's
fearsome were rabbit?
I think there are were rabbits. Yes, there's
I
one
look
called.
I look at Bonnie immediately.
So what you're saying, Duelist is that Bonnie turns into a human on full moons.
I'm just saying we've never seen. Well, no, we've seen her on a full moon. Wait, I'm freaking. I'm panicking. No, she's not a were-human.
It's all right. It's not okay. So
A were-human.
We've definitely seen her on the full moon.
Just a bigger rabbit on the full moon.
Smaller rabbit. She turns into a tiny.
I'm having flashbacks to Wallace and Gromit right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe they'll know something. Okay. Well, that was really useful. Thank you.
Your earpiece is going to break soon.
No. Damn it, Weller.
Do you know how to fix it?
Yeah.
Could we, could you fix it for us?
Yeah. He holds out his hand.
Oh, I hand it to him.
He kind of like he reaches down to the fox and you see like there's like a compartment on the fox's back that kind of opens and he takes out a tool from within the compartment and then he's looking at it. He's like, damn, somebody decided to make this look pretty and they didn't think about the way that it should actually function.
I'm gonna leave him such a bad start.
So, and also his name is Weller. He wrote it in the spell. That's really shoddy craftsmanship. And so he is like, he's you see like the device that he's working with begins to like glow and you see he's kind of like reworking some of the runes that are on there and then he like attaches like a new runic chain to it and then kind of releases and the whole earpiece like glows blue for a second and then he hands it back to you. That'll be fine. That'll keep.
Anything we can do for you in return for this favor?
He kind of like, no one's ever asked me that before. I think
Kieran's really good at fighting people.
I do know. I don't. Why would you punch me or fight me?
No, not you. And no. I was just saying our skill sets. Kieran's good at fighting people,
Okay.
and I can sew a lot of stuff and do metal work. And Kieran is knitting now, crocheting, knitting.
These are very useful skills.
I'm working on something special.
I believe you.
I'm excited.
No, I think the act of creation of good artificing is far more important than any kind of return of favor. But I'm happy to fix your other friends' earpieces too if they're also such shoddy construction. And you should let Weller know directly that he shouldn't ever try to make this device again.
Oh, I will.
In his defense, it was sort of a rush job, wasn't it?
I like how you appeared as the shit talking Weller.
Oh, yeah.
You were like not here, and then like you heard us talking shit about Weller. You're like, wait a minute, I'm in this
I need to be over here.
I think canonically that is what happened.
Yeah.
We'll get all the earpieces in.
Okay. So he takes a moment.
I'll go collect from Bonnie.
Yeah. He takes a moment and he fixes all the earpieces, and then he can.
His body's so sticky.
There's certain questions it's better not to ask.
From the children.
Yeah.
Hopes.
So Limit gives them back to you, and he just says, "Well, I mean, that's fine. I don't have the opportunity to make stuff so often because everyone's kind of in their own little like cliques around here. The only one who ever really talks to me is Breathin.
I mean, do you want to come make stuff at our camp?
And leave here and go somewhere else?
Everyone would love to like have you make stuff for them, and you're a lot better than Weller is apparently.
I would have to meet this person that I told you was bad.
No, you don't have to meet him. I'd make sure you don't have to.
But if you do, your first instinct is spot on, just so you know, and he won't stop talking.
Oh, I don't like the people that do those things.
No, you don't have to talk to him. Don't worry.
Yeah, you won't have to hang out.
No.
Okay, I don't mean hanging out's not really. I just like I think that's probably. Andalus, make a persuasion check.
All right, let's add another person to the camp. Can I get Aaron's help because I specifically brought him here for this?
Yeah, sure.
To aid me in the social situation.
Does Kieran have a proficiency in persuasion?
Yes, he does.
Then yes.
Let's go! Amazing.
And Kieran, to help persuade, is as way of thanks for fixing all the earpieces, gives one of the 4 rubies he has to Limit, in case he can use it for anything.
The moment you hand it to him, he has his little tool. He begins to like carve into it, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, this was a gift, correct?"
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. And he goes back to carving, and you see he's like doing like this 3D like runic structure inside of the ruby.
Y'all, I want you to know I rolled a nat 1 and a 17. So Kieran really smoothed over whatever I was saying.
Yeah, the 1 is totally Andalus.
Yeah, and the 17 was Kieran's help.
And then so he's kind of working this, and then he's like thinking, and he's like, okay, so I mean like people don't really talk to me here anyway, and so they don't appreciate the art that I do. And then okay, sure. And he hands you the ruby back, Kieran.
And just so you know, Bella has a sister who's actually really cool.
Char is my best friend, and she does not talk a lot at all.
Okay, then we might get along.
I think you should definitely look Chara up.
I gave you the ruby back.
You didn't have to.
Oh, okay.
For you.
But I think I did.
I look at it. Do you put some arcane stuff on it?
He did.
Ooh.
Kieran, you are holding in your hand a ruby that will cast a 1st level burning hands.
Ooh, cool. I love this little guy. All right, Limit, I think in honor of you joining us, we will rename you to Limitless.
Is that the last name? Is it Limitless? Limitless?
Is whatever you want.
Would you like it to be?
That's a hard.
I think it's like one word.
You don't have to decide now.
Okay, it can be in like parentheses, like limitless. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That could be like my signature.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Okay. Well, I guess I should pack my things.
We're going back there when we leave here if you want to travel with us.
Okay, I don't know where there is, so that would probably be a good idea. And then when the gnomes are back in the area, then will have somebody to talk to. They don't actually talk to me though, so that's okay. But I'll be there, so if they want to, they can.
Almost like you're an ambassador.
That sounds like a lot more responsibility than I signed up for.
So not like an ambassador.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. All right. You could just chill here once you get your stuff, and then we'll fold you into when we're leaving.
Okay. I'm gonna actually not do that. I'm gonna go pack, and he leaves the tent.
Yep.
With his little fox bounding behind him.
I feel like we show back up to the table, and we're like, "Hey, we fixed all the earbuds, and we have +1."
And Ulicide has convinced an artificer to join the encampment. We've also warned them about Weller.
Yeah.
Jothias, who's drunk several things, just says, so you all just go around collecting people then? Is that what you do?
Basically. It is looking that way. Not intentionally, but and I look over at Bonnie, who has like 8 children hanging from her now.
At this point, Bonnie, they've started to like quiet themselves out. So a few of them are probably napping around you.
Bonnie's leaving all of those here, though.
Yes.
I think the parents would probably not appreciate if you didn't, but...
It depends on the child.
Brethren kind of leans over. Yeah, especially that one there with the chocolate. His parents might not miss him too quickly if he were to disappear. And
now I'm picturing Ransom of Red Chief.
The music kind of picks up in the space. And Lucky, as you're kind of disassociating from the conversation, make a religion check. Actually, make it a perception check for me.
That is a 16.
16. So as you're kind of just like drinking, eating, watching what's going on, like listening to the conversations around you, but kind of being separated from them for a moment. There is a moment as like Brethren and Jothias are talking, as Kieran and Andalus return, as Ravik is in his cups and enjoying the moment. You feel like a 6th person has sat down at the table next to you. But
is there a 6th person?
So when you turn to look, like there's nobody there. It's only like out of the periphery of your vision, you catch like the shadow of an individual sitting at the table with you.
I will mentally reach out to my guy and be like, is that you?
You hear like for the first time, like not the mental connection. You hear just a voice in your left ear. I think when we had the conversation about giving me a name, you taught me a skill of being corporeal.
Wow. Oh, that's amazing.
It's odd. It feels quite strange, and I don't think anyone here can actually see me. But I am here. And you see like a goblet that was like out of your periphery, like slide into your vision.
Do you want to be seen by the others?
I don't know if that is in my power. But also, in this moment, do you think that a god suddenly appearing in this space would be a good move?
I didn't mean right now. No.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why this happened, which is strange for me to not know. I was watching you, and I saw all of these people enjoying their time. And I was watching the fire and the shadows playing between the flames. And the next thing I knew, I was stepping out of the shadows.
Do you talk to anybody besides me?
I think that you talked to me first.
I wouldn't. I mean, really?
I don't want to revisit a painful time in your life, but I think that you were sending out calls. And the place where those calls went is the place that is me. I think I received a message intended for someone else. But no one has ever called out that way before, so earnestly. I don't know if I would have been able to talk to anyone else. Should I try?
Well, you want to?
Do I want to? No. Not right now, I think. I think you're enough.
I think so too.
Are you enjoying your time?
Do you mean right now?
In
general?
Time doesn't mean so much to me. So maybe right now, maybe the whole. I think you seemed upset about something yesterday, and I didn't understand the emotion. I tried to send you a message to help alleviate that pain, whatever it was.
I was crashing out.
Then that is something that mortals do.
Fairly often.
Well, I'm sorry that I am not the best at being supportive in those. Is that my role?
I don't think so.
I
think we're just supposed to. I don't think we're supposed to do anything.
Oh, well, that's very much what I've been doing my whole life. I
think right now we should just get to know each
other. I don't know what it means. Maybe this is how all gods are born. That there's a mortal who teaches them what it means more than they knew themselves.
I don't know.
Wow. I've enjoyed being in this moment.
I have too.
And you kind of feel like the empty pillow next to you lifts as if a person stood and left it. But the vision, which had gone away for a moment, just kind of pulls back to that observational point as he abandons corporealness for the moment and returns to being a space between stars.
That's creepy.
He's cute.
He doesn't yet have a face.
Oh,
It's not his fault.
It's not his fault. Yeah.
adorable.
Yeah, I'm just gonna lean back on my chair a little bit,
Mhm.
and I think maybe now Lucky will try to tap in a little more to what is actually happening
Mhm.
around.
And you kind of not come to, but like come into the moment, and you're looking around and you see, Jathias and Brethen, who like have hinted at the animosity sometimes that dwarves and gnomes have for each other, are in a deep, wonderful conversation about artificing. You see Bonnie with 6 sleeping gnomish children around her. You see Kieran and Andalus sitting together, discussing the new addition to the team. Ravik is surveying the surroundings, and you find that you are in like that there's so much like positive emotional relationship stuff that's happening around. And there's that kind of swelling of the house that you decided to take the name for, of relationships, of love. And for just a moment in the fire, you see like flames separate for a moment, and an angelic figure like in the shadow of the flames appears and wafts its wings and then vanishes in sparks.
Not even a fucking. Okay.
The last thing you hear from him is like, I don't have like things like that to send you. There is just me. All right. Anything else you guys want to do this evening here in Winterborn before you bed down for the evening for a morning return to base camp?
I think that's it.
All right.
I request that the one-man band play like a rolling gnome.
Yeah, so he closes out
It's like a 12-minute song. What have you done?
everyone goes, this is a song that you only play at the final part of the night. And the song rings out through the vicinity as the night goes. The storm abates, but the clouds kind of remains. There's no stars or moon in the sky, and eventually you all make your ways back to Bonnie's cart and the local inn if you'd like to stay there for a night, and you find yourself to a sleep. And that night, while you're asleep, Ravik, you hear like a voice, and you're not sure if it's in a dream or if it's like in the room with you. I don't know how much Ravik is a lucid dreamer or not.
Probably pretty lucid.
Okay. So you're keenly aware that the voice is not part of the dream that you're having. And it just kind of coming through garbled. It's hard to hear exactly what they're saying, but you do hear your name. And it's unlike when Al-Bahar has communicated to you, which comes as this like piercing, clear clarion call that, hides everything else that's happening in your brain. Like this is like a voice that's trying to reach you, but is trying to stay hidden from something.
Okay. I'll do my best to focus in on the voice and sort of drown everything else out.
Okay. Staying in the dream state or waking up and doing this?
Staying in the dream state.
right. So as kind of the dream world around you seems to like pause, whatever the dream was, like you keep moving, but like the figures and the sky and the wind blowing through the trees all kind of just halts for a moment. And then you hear the voice again clearer, like carried by invisible wind to your ear. He's working where you are, Ravik. He has friends.
Who's working? Who has friends?
This. And what you realize now is that you're not having a conversation. This is like someone sent a magical message in a bottle, and it's like playing in repeat. The library had many potentials, some of them dark, several of them involving you. He's working where you are, Ravik. He has friends. I miss you.
Does the voice from the message sound familiar?
It would depend on how familiar a voice that Ravik hasn't heard in 13 years sounds.
I would be able to perhaps point it out, though, if it's someone significant to me, or identify it.
There is a core component of Ravik that hopes that he is correctly identifying that this is the voice of your mother.
Mm-hmm. And I can't respond, but this more than likely means that the message that I sent with the Sphinx probably got through.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana's not my strong suit these days, but a 5.
It's difficult to tell how or why this message is reaching you. You have enough magical knowledge to know that like this wasn't a sending or a message, because both of those you would be able to respond to. It's almost like it's almost like she dropped a message in a ley line and just hoped that message would carry through to where you are. And so you don't know how long ago the message was sent. You don't know how long ago, whether it's tied to the Sphinx or not.
Okay. So he's working near where you are. He's got friends. The library has many.
I don't think she said potential. Didn't say potential futures, but that's basically what she was saying. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And she said, and many of them involve you.
Yeah. Okay, if I can't respond or anything, I guess I'll just try to see if I can wake myself.
As you go to wake yourself, you keyed in on the voice. It allowed the voice to kind of rise up in your subconscious. Whatever the scene is of your dream, suddenly, like, out of nowhere, clouds race across the sky. A torrential storm begins to rain down. A giant tidal wave washes over the village that you're standing in and wipes it clean. And you find yourself floating in the water. She thought she could hide from me there, did she? So I know where your mother rests now, Ravik. Do you want to make sure you keep our bargain, then? And you jolt awake, your body drenched in the everything else is dry around you, the bed sheet's dry, but you feel like you've just poured out of an ocean.
Okay. I mean, there's nothing much I can do at this point. And actually, I'll get out of the bed and find my way to the nearest water supply. There's like a river or a pond.
Yeah, there's a creek that runs at the back of where where Winterborn has decided to set up shop.
Mm-hmm. And I thought I had like some of that ether dust.
You do. I think all of you have a lot of it.
I think I'm the only one that doesn't have any anymore.
I think
one
Andalus.
less.
Yeah, you're one less. I think you gave yours all to somebody.
I gave it to the little guy that needs it to live.
Oh, that's right. You did. You gave it to Free.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To Free.
And I'm gonna take like just a small scoop of the ether dust and rip off like a little piece of cloth and just wrap it up into like a little bundle. And I'm gonna do my ritual to summon the
water weird. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That are thralls of the genie. Just hand him just like a tablespoonful of ether dust.
Yeah, and it kind of reaches up and takes it back, and it's doesn't have eyes or a face, but you get the sense of it kind of like turning and looking at you. And you can read on its expression that Albahar asked for all that you had, and you're giving this amount. And the water weird disappears beneath the waves and floats away.
Now just stay there for the night, away from everyone else, and contemplating coming up with my plan, my next move.
All right. Do you fall asleep again, or do you stay awake?
I think I'll stay awake.
Okay. Early to rise, Bonnie, as the sun is beginning to creak over the horizon. You're kind of waking up early to get the cart ready, and looking out into the field beyond, you do see the figure of Ravik sitting by the creek.
You're muted, my love.
I'm going to finish getting the cart ready.
Okay.
And then I'm going to approach him.
All right. So Ravik, after a little bit of the sun is beginning to peek over the horizon, you hear the steps of someone approaching behind you.
I'm making sure I'm like loud, like
yeah,
getting tackle ready and everything like that.
Without looking, can I discern?
So
who it is?
Yeah, I think because it sounds like big footsteps that are not booted, and that would be Bonnie. Like the only other person who doesn't wear boots is Andalus, and Andalus doesn't have big footsteps. So,
without turning around, I just say, "Good morning, Miss Bonnie. I see that you're the first to rise once again."
Is everything okay, Ravik? You're not usually up this early.
Oh no, I'm fine. I just figured I'd come out and get a fresh drink of water. I think all that excitement from the races just got my blood pumping.
Make a deception check against Bonnie's insight.
Deception. Disgrace.
Oh, I rolled high for once. Got to be the 17.
Ooh.
22.
Oh, well, okay.
Those damn warlocks.
Lie for a living. Yeah, just a little amped up after all the excitement yesterday.
Okay, well, I'm going to be making breakfast in a little bit. Is there anything you want?
I love those fried eggs. If we're putting in requests this morning.
I think I have a few of them left. I'll make sure to check for you.
Well, thank you, Miss Bonnie. I appreciate you.
And I'll go off and make breakfast now that the cart's all set up for
all
travel.
Right. And eventually everyone awakes, and you all kind of arise to the smells of breakfast being cooked by Bonnie, with Jathias present in your company. And then running up from the village below with a 2 large pack and the little hopping fox next to him, Limit is coming up. Oh, good. I was afraid that you all had left. I didn't know when you said you were leaving in the morning. Like, morning literally was like 2 hours ago or 3 hours ago, or I don't know if you look at it the way the clock works. Like, morning could have been a long time ago. So I was afraid that you were already gone.
We were leaving in the morning, not at the morning.
That doesn't mean a difference to me. So
at the morning would have been when daylight crested 2 or 3 hours ago, like you mentioned.
Okay.
In the morning means at some point when it is the morning period.
In
which
simpler
is several
terms,
hours long.
you're not late.
Oh, okay, good. And he kind of sets his.
I'm like in a big field of these herbs that I'm crafting.
Yeah.
I slept outside in my tent so I could craft all my herbs.
Do you need help gathering any? And he's
yeah.
He starts to work collecting herbs for you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone, this is Limitless. This is Bonnie. This is Ravik. This is Lucky.
Hi.
That's
Josiah.
a lot of names. I'll do my best to remember them. Lucky, Ravik, Andalus, Kieran, Bonnie, Jathias. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll make you a note card later. It helps.
And he collects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yay. He helped me make my potions. Mm-hmm. 2 nerds, now we're friends.
Andalus collecting nerds.
That's true.
And they share the unique, awkward conversational ability.
Yeah, in different ways.
Yes.
And Andalus just doesn't
y'all
know.
Taking defeat.
Yeah. Andalus,
and this is Dot, my chicken.
Oh, hi. Hi, Dot.
She's much more than a chicken, but.
Oh, okay. But I don't. He kind of looks. He's like,
she's kind of going through a phase right now. Because I feel like she's like warrior, like looking the perimeter.
Dottie just kind of like perks up. She says, "I can talk," and he goes, "Oh my gosh, that's really cool. I wish that Kit could talk, but Kit cannot talk." And he's referencing to the fox.
I like Kit a lot.
Kit, show appreciation for that, I guess. And Kit it's like, I've never received this kind of command before. You see, like, he kind of like bows.
Yeah. Can he do a backflip? To tie back to campaign 1.
Kit, like, on his mechanical legs, like, bends down and does a backflip.
Let's freaking go, guys.
The 15.
He can do
And Dottie do a
best day of my life.
It was way more impressive when my squirrel did it.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
Even underwater.
He was underwater.
That's true. He did do a backflip underwater. So as the morning goes and you guys are all kind of pack up, any things that you need to finish up here in Winterborn before you depart?
No, I think we got it.
All right.
I'm good.
The journey back is not far from here. You're gonna have to curve south, Bonnie, under the forest and then back up north a little bit, but shouldn't take too long. And as the sun kind of crests the midday space, you all see on the kind of rising uphill behind you, the base camp at the bottom of Mount Makta, and the the grounded ship force that you all came through, as well as the in the air, the massive Foresight still floating there with all of its scariness as it's there. And there's a little bit more kind of hustle and bustle in the morning. And you see that like one more building in the last 3 days has been kind of erected, and they're putting on the final touches of another building here. But as soon as you kind of appear over the horizon, and somebody kind of catches you running up towards the area, you see Antiope, and she's like, "Oh, welcome back. Were the maps good for your journey, Lucky?"
Yes. Yep, they were very helpful.
So I don't know, was there anything worth adding to them? We're kind of a little bit of we're trying to gather all the map data right now. The Asma Rathara from the Foresight asked for our updated maps.
Right. Let me confer very quickly to make sure I don't miss.
Okay. She kind of turns and runs back towards the scout's tent.
What's the rush?
Do we want to put a marker for the person who lives in the middle of the lake? The very shallow lake.
I love that the rap's still there.
We don't really know much about them yet.
No, but they are there.
My instinct is no.
I think we'll be back this way again. We'll stop in then. We'll remember next time.
Introduce ourselves first, then either mark as leave alone or mark as friend come visit.
Right.
Exactly. Even if you say leave alone, a lot of people are drawn to things if you put them on a map.
Yes, but we could put the sign up like you did for the other place.
Right.
I really don't know how effective the sign will be, but I hope so.
What exactly did the sign say?
Stay the fuck out or something.
Crude but effective.
I think you added please at the end.
Yeah, please. And then we added please. But sometimes you put a sign up like that and then someone's like, "Oh, I really want to know what that means." And they do it anyway. I love how Ronnie nodded. I love how Ronnie in character nodded. That was so funny.
Because Ravik has never seen a sign that said keep out, where he was like, that does not apply to me.
It's the DW meme. That doesn't, it's like, I don't know that because I can't read.
I mean, also, are we going to put the ritual ground thing? I mean, it's inert now, supposedly.
Well, the scouts already flagged it for us, so it's already on their map, so
yeah,
we can mark it as investigated.
I have to tell them where I am.
Yeah. Probably will have to explain him, so.
Jathias kind of peeks up. You could probably get away with explaining him first, and me as just a tagger on, maybe. And Limit's like,
we came across him in our travels.
Limit's like, oh, I'm the more interesting of the two of us. And Jathias says, sure you are.
Limit, you're so awesome.
You should introduce Limit to Shara.
I'm gonna go yell at Weller.
You're gonna go yell at Weller? Okay. So
as soon as we're done with this part.
Can you wait until I get a favor out of Weller?
Oh, you me and Ravik? Let's go all three yell at Weller.
No, I'm not going to yell at him. I need something out of him first. Then you can yell at Weller, but I need him in a good headspace first.
Good luck with that. Okay. All right.
We'll wait.
Sure. So we're gonna tell them everything we found?
I don't think
on the map.
I think we just, for the cave, talk about the mushrooms that are in there and leave it at that, and not what's on the other side of the mushrooms.
I think we lead with the gnomes and the race, and then we follow it up with the other stuff like it wasn't any big thing.
Why?
You know, just cause.
We're just lying to them just...
Like, you want to be left alone. I think we should leave him alone.
No, I mean about all of it.
Oh, about what?
Mm.
I'm like,
Well, we're not telling them where Jathias come. We're not telling them about the cave. Are we not going to tell them about the gnomes? Are we...
I think the gnomes are fine.
The gnomes are fine.
I think until we know who put Jathias there, we should be a little more
circumspect.
Sure.
All right.
I'm just... The big scary warship showing up without any notice that some people knew about but hadn't shared with the rest of us makes me apprehensive.
I don't know that you're the one to talk about big ships showing up suddenly, Kieran.
Excuse me.
Fair enough.
Mr. Rifton is perfectly fine in anything he chooses to do, and has done nothing but be our friend.
It's okay, until a sight.
I don't want us to all fight.
No. Lucky has some insights.
I'm simply saying that some of the people here have a lot greater knowledge base than we do.
Well, then why should we trust them with
Especially
everything?
about different planes.
Yeah, well, we shouldn't just tell everyone everything, I think.
I'm not suggesting that.
Okay. Let's just tell them the basics we have, and if other parties need to be informed about specific things, we'll tell them.
Lucky, I'll let you make an insight check.
Okay. For the two strangers who are here for this that are really uncomfortable.
Well, no, this is for someone in the base camp. Something like this is would Lucky pick up on something that may or may not happen based on their knowledge of a person.
27.
Yeah, so you are definitely aware that Sola Arturian is distinctly aware of where Jathias would have come from because she saw him. So but I think with the 27, you think that she's probably enough of she would keep that secret to her chest because it gives her knowledge that other people don't have. She seems like the kind of person that's like, ooh, I have knowledge that other people don't have. So you think,
that's what Lucky was trying to get at.
Yeah, you think you're probably safe from Sola. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I forgot she was there,
I put that forward. And I will just follow it with saying, I think it's also very important to... The more secrets we keep, the more likely they are to get found.
So do we want to tell
that could be much worse for us.
So do we want to tell about Jathias but keep the cave secret? Other than that there are mushrooms there that will kill you. Which, actually, considering that there's a diplomatic mission, some of them may want to reach out to Josiah's father
Hey,
through
Jace,
him as an outreach.
Can you make me a perception check? I want to mutter something under my breath, and I want to hear if you hear it.
Okay. The tension.
The tension.
I don't know what you roll for that. Maybe deception.
I rolled like. I'm sorry. I'm rolling really good on Google Dice, and I feel like it's really good for me.
I roll stealth. You rolled what?
27.
I don't think I have a stat.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way that you can beat that. So you would definitely hear. And
other than a nat 20.
Yeah.
I just say something under my breath about ironic about the secrets, huh? It's just a little catty.
It is catty for Andalus, especially.
He's a little catty.
Dottie's wearing off.
Lucky, like I love the processing time for Lucky. That was beautiful.
He's gonna get Lucky's I'll get you later kind of person.
Lucky will remember that.
Yeah. So I'll get that back later. I know.
I've been playing the Outer Worlds too, and in conversation she'll say something like, "This will be remembered."
Yeah.
I feel like I looked at you and I looked at Bonnie when I said that too.
Yeah.
I think it was not just pointed at you, but
yeah.
One of Bonnie's
even worse.
You're like, not with her. Don't associate.
Yeah. All right, but you guys get everything back into the space. You're back in your kind of your tent areas. If you'd like to go see Weller, Lucky, they are at the Enchantress tent.
I gotta go give him that spell that I copied for him.
Perfect. Yeah. So you go to see Weller and hand over the scroll, and he kind of looks like he's like, oh wow. I didn't think that divine magic was so complicated. I thought it was, I don't know. There's so much intricacy.
Don't put your name in this.
Oh.
Don't put your name in it.
Okay. I don't put my name in my spells. That's so cliche. Okay, I won't. It's thank you. I'm excited to see if the magic will cast appropriately, since I don't have the divine nature, but it is exciting to test. Thank you so much. And in return,
I need a pair of sending stones.
Oh. Well, that's simple enough. He kind of goes back to a chest.
I need you to not put this on the books.
Oh. Okay. He goes and opens the chest and he takes out, like, you can see like there's like a row of sending stones that are like laid out on a tray. And he grabs two. I want to ask questions, but I don't know if that's part of the bargain.
For me and my secret boyfriend that I've had this whole time.
Oh, well, I mean, far be it for me to stand in the way of love, I suppose. And he hands them over. If anyone asks, we gave you stones for your journey, correct?
I needed them for divine casting purposes.
Perfect. Sounds good to me. Well worth this spell for the little heat that may come if Shar picks up on the missing stones.
Thank you, Ella.
Thank you.
By the way, if Andulusite heads your way soon, don't be around.
Don't be around.
He likes to take his anger out on other people.
Okay. And he immediately misty steps away.
Roasted so hard.
Misty steps away.
Where is he?
Yeah. Lucky
doesn't get mad. Lucky gets even.
Yeah.
That's true. And Lucky always has.
Yeah. Lucky, as you're leaving the tent, Lucky, you hear a voice kind of speaking out from off to the side. Well, I think that's a lot kinder than you typically approach certain situations like that, isn't it? And you turn and you see this like grizzled, like older, like ranger looking dude, kind of slicked back salt and pepper hair, like leather brocade vest, and he's got a band around his arm that you recognize the symbol on it as the Risk Breaker symbol. But you are very familiar with who this person is.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I mean, I've been here the whole time, at least since the Foresight arrived.
Huh. Well. Welcome.
Is that a way to greet an old friend?
Forgive me. I'm a little bit shocked that you've been here for how long and I hadn't heard anything about it.
Well, it's been kind of busy. All of the hubbub up there and all of the working around down here. The last time you saw him, he did not have the Risk Breaker badge on his cloak.
I kind of go and I kind of like just kind of flick at it and I go.
As you go to flick at it, he kind of like grabs your hand for a moment. And then he says, "Don't damage the goods, they're rather new." Yes, picked up a little side gig.
I hope it pays well.
You'd be surprised how little government work does. Just a couple things to put on your radar. There were 2 others on the ship with us, but they took off quite soon after landing. Not sure where they're going or why.
Do you know who they were with?
They were in disguise, but I just know that in the manifest there were 3 Risk Breakers aboard. And if I'm not incorrect, I think you were asked to give your maps. I would be cautious. Rithira has an eye on this continent that is not necessarily kind in nature.
No, because the giant warship hadn't tipped me that.
But if there's anything that you would like to keep from them, I think that you're in their good graces. And it would be safe if there's something that you want to protect. I know that's in your nature.
We'll give them enough.
Yeah. I know you're good at letting people get just enough information.
You are still as rude as...
And that is why you love me.
And I will pull out sending.
Okay.
Just pass it to him.
Oh.
And I'd like to do this in a way that if anybody's looking, anybody sees, it's just like a flirty little something.
So sell it with you can either do a deception or you can do a sleight of hand. And he's going to give you advantage on it because he's going to do the flirty return.
Advantage
flirty return, of course.
Advantage. I love it.
Okay, thank God. I really needed the advantage for the slutty return. You said, sorry, deception or sleight of hand?
Or sleight of hand, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll do deception. And that will be a 20.
Okay. As you kind of go, he sees that you're getting ready to like hand something off to him. And he like pulls you in a little bit and like guides your hand so that it goes into his like, so it slides where his cloak is and you feel a secret pocket in his cloak. And then he kind of leans over and whispers in your ear. And it's like being back in Hanover again, isn't it? And then he kind of pulls back away.
Cute. I give him a little like, little chest, playful shove back.
Yeah,
not hard.
he kind of steps back.
Like he couldn't do hard anyway.
Yeah, and he kind of leans back more with the push. I don't know who you can trust that was on the ship. Wizards are always looking out for themselves. The military is looking for purpose. Simona Ling says she's fighting for the people, but we're keeping an eye on her just in case. Trust those that you keep close, and keep in touch.
You too.
Well, now we can. And he turns and kind of like you realize that he'd kind of pulled you into a place that was like a little shadowy, and he steps into the light and makes his way back towards the ship.
It's kind of like leaning against the wall and do like a fucking like this, like I'm gonna have a fucking migraine from the whiplash of today.
At that point, Angelus and Ravik are coming up to come yell at Weller. And you would pass by where Lucky is standing, like back against the side of the tent.
Yeah, like there's like that awkward moment where it's like, you don't know if you should say something or not. You know where we're at, and I choose not to say anything to Lucky. It just like passed.
And do us like the awkward
knowing stare.
I feel like we go in. There's no Weller.
Yeah, Weller's not there. Neither is Shara. So the tent is empty, which means that Weller was somebody was supposed to be there and they weren't. Angelus probably knows enough to know that that means it was Weller's shift.
I start writing a strongly worded letter, like a Yelp review. Like multi-pages. And Dualisite writes like a little typewriter too. It's like perfectly spaced. It's beautiful. I tack like strongly worded letter to his station.
In Helvetica.
In Helvetica, Lord. Are Kieran and Bonnie back at your quarters?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So as kind of the evening is about to draw to a close, you two are out there. Lucky, Ravik, and Angelus have gone off to take care of letters and favors. And suddenly like this rift appears in the middle of the room and then opens, and out of it stepping in a kind of travel regalia, her white hair pulled back into like a loose ponytail. Indira the Opal kind of looks around. Oh, well, I see that the teleportation worked. It brought me right to you all. I have some news from the stars. And that's what we'll pick up next week.
Fuck! That's great! No.
Yeah, so she has her observatory, which allows her to get news from the stars. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you do.
Like you do. She's she's a divination wizard, basically, with
Crazy.
A little bit of magic from glass thrown in.
Damn, it's good to be back.
Yay,
so glad we're back.
good.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back, gang.
I like dropping secrets with
So many.
Mm-hmm.
I know you do,
So much
Josh.
to think
Like
about,
the
Josh.
big thing you do.
Hot NPCs dropping secrets.
Yeah, a new hot NPC.
Our Ace texted me earlier in the session and said, "Lucky and their new god monogamous." And then a bunch of stuff happened that I didn't respond to. And I went, LOL, not the monogamy comment right before this, right after that section with that NPC.
How ironic.
It's very funny. Timing.
That's so funny. Is it all caps too?
It was in all caps, yeah.
Oh my god.